Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today me and my teammates are going to present to you about our proposal defense presentation, the potential of orange peel waste in the production of orange peel powder. Our supervisor Sir Muhammad Luqman bin Ahmad Sani. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Azman, Nur Jannah binti Muhammad Sukur, Siti Najihah binti Ma'ir, and lastly Nurul Akilah binti Ja'far. We from Diploma in Biochemical Engineering and Technology in Food, 8 December 2021. Proceed.
First, let's move to the project overview. Citrus fruit is one of the most popular fruits in the country. Since ancient times, 70% of the total production of orange is used for the manufacture of derivative products, but 30% of processed fruits are converted into citrus peel waste. Actually, people out there not realize that this also kind of waste and will make the environment get pollution. The production of orange peel powder are developed with different drying methods, which are freeze drying method and also oven drying method. Next.
Next, we go to the literature review for phytochemical constituent. For this project, we want to determine the tannin, phenol, and flavonoid. Each determination need a method to determine it. So we use high performance liquid chromatography, which known as HPLC, to determine tannins, following Q-culture assay to determine the phenol, and lastly flavonoids. To determine the flavonoid, we use aluminum chloride colorimetric technique. Next. Proximate analysis. Proximate analysis were conducted to determine the moisture content, crude fat, and crude protein. Method that were used to determine the moisture content is moisture analyzer. Method to determine the crude fat is hot lead extraction. Method to determine the crude protein is Kjeldahl method. Next. Proximate analysis to determine the ash content and carbohydrate proximate analysis to determine the ash content and carbohydrate were determined by using its own formula. As you can see, ash content formula and carbohydrate content formula. Next. Orange peel waste. The typical waste generated from the kitchen at home are fruit and vegetable waste. Nowadays, people become more environmental conscious and try to recycle or reuse the waste they generate. The use of recycled citrus peel has been on the increase as it contains a wide variety of secondary components with chemical constituents that could provide benefits toward human health. Next.
Problem statement session. Both statements were obtained by a survey form with 89% people throwing away the pill and 75.6% do not aware of the pill benefits. Environmental. Dumping the pills waste at landfills contribute to environmental pollution due to release of methane resulting from the decompetition process. Economy, approximately 50 until 60% of the processed fruit mass is converted into peel waste, which consists of the peel, seed, and membranes reduced during citrus processing.
Okay, significance of study. Okay, benefit to society to produce orange powder that is not harmful to our health. Okay, benefit to environment. If not recycle orange peel will cause environmental pollution because the waste will be dumped in landfill and produce greenhouse gas. Okay, benefit to health. The skin of the orange contain a good amount phytochemical constituent like polyphenol that protect against several diseases. Okay, next.
Objectives: to provide orange peel powder by using freeze and oven dry method, to analyze the physical constituent of orange peel, to analyze the orange peel powder nutrition composition by using Procimet analysis.
Okay, innovation aspect, a new idea and method for converting orange peel waste into a functional orange peel powder that could provide health benefit while also reducing environmental issue. Okay, second, orange peel waste is very rich in sugar, polysaccharide, essential oil and polyphenol. Okay, a lot of literature focusing on the development and optimization of technology and process to some product from orange peel waste. Okay, next.
Next, let me tell you what is overall process for orange peel powder. First of all, we will make a preparation of raw materials which is orange. After that, some process of production orange peel will start. After the raw materials were ready to process, we will go to the next step, which are oven drying method and also freeze drying method. Here, the drying process will do in different temperature to look at the best temperature that effectively protect the nutrition of orange peel. Then, we move to the next process, which is grinding method using a Waring blender. After we get the finished product, we will make some analysis. Analysis that we choose are Procimet and phytochemical constituent. On the Procimet analysis, we will determine moisture content, crude fat, protein, ash, and also carbohydrates. To determine the moisture content, we use moisture analyzer, crude fat, circuit extraction, protein, Cheddar method, ash, some formula, and lastly is carbohydrate, also using formula. Last but not least, let's move to the second analysis, which are to determine the tannin, flavonoids, and also phenol. For tannin, we use HPLC, flavonoids, aluminium chloride colorimetric technique, and lastly phenol, Folin Kocatel assay. Next.
Now we move on to the method citation. So as you can see, this is the method that we want to conduct on this project. So moisture content, crude fat, crude protein, ash content, carbohydrate content formula, high performance liquid chromatography, Folin Kocatel assay, and lastly aluminum chloride. Each of the method has their own citation that we collect from article and journal.
Okay. Expectation result. After using the overall process, presence of flavonoid, phenol, and tannin can be proven. Next, total moisture, crude fat, protein, carbohydrate, and ash content were determined by each method and formulas that has been used. And then lastly is the orange peel has been effectively dried using two different drying methods, which is oven drying method and also freeze drying method. Next.
Okay, conclusion. This project we developed with two different types of dry method in the production of orange peel powder. Second, phytochemical constituent analysis we involve in the order to analyze the secondary composition in orange peel that could bring benefit toward human health. Lastly, Procimet analysis are done to determine nutritional composition of the orange peel powder. Okay, that's all.
Thank you. That's all from us.